Hey everybody, my name is HardDuckMan, Hard and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I've spent hours collecting items, and it turns out I don't even think I needed 75 items. I didn't even get anywhere close, but I tried to go for the ending, and it gave me the fucking option. So we're gonna continue off. I recorded some stuff earlier, but I think I'm not gonna use that footage. Basically, I read 2 messages and I found a minigame, but I don't really think that's very important. You know, here, I'll reread the messages just so I can skip over that part. Okay, here's the first one, false alarm. Security report, a local police officer came by tonight. He said he was responding to an emergency call from someone inside the Pizzaplex. There's no way that is possible. I was the only one here and I certainly didn't make any outside calls. He wanted to look around, but I sent him away. Just another prank call from Vanessa. Okay, Vanessa. Yeah, we can trust you. We can trust you. No, you can't trust Vanessa. She's got some lying. Where's the other one here? Security report. 12:24 a.m. Bonnie is seen leaving his green room in Rockstar Row, heading. Okay, first off, why would Bonnie have a green room? Well, who designed that? All the other animatronics get something that's like based off of their color, but Bonnie, give him a blue. What? Okay, sorry. He's leaving his room in Rockstar Row, heading east towards the atrium. 2:40 a.m. Bonnie enters the East Arcade. 4:12 a.m. Bonnie enters Monty Golf, and he's probably ripped to shreds and destroyed. So, sorry, Bonnie. That's a little rough. That's probably yeah. And the other minigame we played was just like a Balloon Boy thing, basically just Flappy Bird Balloon Boy. So we're gonna start with the ending, and then we're gonna continue on. And I have some really cool extra stuff that I found, which I didn't even know was in the game, which I'm gonna show you.
Gregory, you have a choice.
We're leaving. Okay. Do we get the proper ending? We do! Oh, yeah! Oh! Whoa! Oh. Oh. I worked so hard for this. Take it, Freddy. It's a cute plushie. Oh. Superstar, it's time to end this. He's good. Look at that. That's cool. That's real. Holy shit. He's a okay, you're gonna be a pyromaniac and gonna burn everything down. He's like, Freddy, I can burn. I'm a human. Jesus. You know, I don't think burning the place down is the way to go, but Vanny, oh my goodness, what is she doing there? Don't grab him. Don't get hands down. Oh, Vanny, I can see you now. I have new eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, we really turned Freddy into the fucking Terminator. Whoa. Holy crap. Sorry, I went quiet there because I realized I was in a Discord call. It was her! Oh my god. We were right. We were so right. We were so absolutely right. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but it was her. Mystery solved, baby! Mystery solved! Yeah, it was Vanessa. Surprise, surprise! That was... I don't know if that was a better ending than what we had already gotten. Because the place is cool. I mean, I know it's like Fazbear Entertainment and they're notorious for just doing horrible things. Like, horrible, unforgivable things. But that's a cool place, Pizzaplex. And if we were to get the animatronics working again, you know, maybe get rid of like the really messed up Vanny stuff, it would be such a cool place, you know? Just remove the missing kids part and the murders and the, you know, the death, and I think we got an awesome place. Like, absolutely awesome. So it's kind of a shame that we burned it. But you know what it is now? We're gonna go listen to all the secret Vanny recording. Well, I don't know why I'm doing that. Vanessa recordings in a secret area. Oh, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys so excited to see these secret endings? I'm so excited to see these secret endings. I can't wait. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. What is it? What is it? Oh, wait, there's more to the cinematic? Wait, why, wait. Wait, what? I have no words. What the fuck? So Vanny fell off the side of the building and demasked, and oh hey, it's Vanessa. But then Vanessa, in her security guard uniform, was still on the roof. Why was she on the roof? What? Right when I start, right as when things start making some fucking sense around here, they just go and do that? What does that mean? Was she fucking cloned? That would make sense. That would... Actually, would it? Maybe the I don't know. Maybe the Vanny version of Vanessa is a human animatronic? Like, it looks like a human? I don't... That's so weird. That is so bizarre. And I really don't know what to think at this point. Maybe, you know, Vanessa was looking for a job. They hired her, and then they, like, without her knowing, used her for experiments to test this. I don't know. That's so fucking weird. That is so weird. I don't even know what to take from that because that is just so confusing. Wow. Oh, this last ending, I swear to God, better explain some stuff. And we have some voice logs to listen to. So this could explain some more, which I'm really hoping. So we're gonna go down to a secret area, which I'll show you. And then the next episode, once we start the final ending, that's it. I know it's weird, but it is the real ending to Security Breach. And we'll be finished. Just like that. But you know, it's good. Oh, the story's so much better than I thought now. That is such a good twist. What? I don't understand what they're implying, though. Someone get facial surgery to look like Vanessa? And basically just steal her identity? Or what's up, you know? Because that's... I don't know, God. What the hell could be happening? What the hell could be happening? This is messing with my head. Like, big time. Down here in these tunnels, down here in the tunnels, there's a secret room. And, I don't know, for those of... He really spawned on that side again? Why does that happen? Oh, I know how to fix this. I'm gonna go into Freddy's room and I'm gonna come spawn in there. This is me being real smart. There we go. Okay, so I think I mentioned this in the first bit when I was recording this episode. The part that I'm scrapping because it's just not worth it. What I found down here in the basement is one of the rooms from Five Nights at Freddy's VR. The thing is like the chances that I noticed and recognized this room was kind of crazy. I watched like 10 seconds of a video of FNAF VR where they were showing off this weird secret room, and then I ran into it in the Pizzaplex, which is super odd. So there's gonna be a secret door down here. Yeah, this is where the room is. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure William Afton has to do something with this because only William Afton would be making this many messed up robots unless he has like a predecessor. Which I think it's Glitch Trap, because in FNAF VR, they actually followed, instead of like William Afton, it was his soul in the form of code with Glitch Trap. Oh yeah, that door, that's where it is. That's where it is. I don't know too much about Glitch Trap. Like, I don't know much. I just know that looks like a rabbit that's similar to Vanny, Springtrap, all that. And Bonnie. Oh god, here I am. Hello? Hey Freddy! Hey! Okay, we're here. We're here. Time to uncover these fucking secrets. Okay. Okay, here it is. Bang. Okay. No one's been here yet. That's creepy. Well, you like torturing robots, huh? Well, I got Freddy with me. And he doesn't like that kind of thing very much. He thinks it's uncool. He thinks it's uncool. Oh, this place looks very unsafe. Everything apart this place is just screaming, I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna collect this. I'm gonna collect this. There's gonna be a message. Okay. Yeah, let me get back inside Freddy here. Let me get all safe and snug before I read this. No one's gonna bite my toes! Yeah, no one's gonna bite my toes. Messages, torn paper. It is there, but you can't see. Alone in the dark, I found the key. The fuck do you mean? So there's a... How do we get here? So there's like a secret that I need to get? I seem to have just gotten it by myself. I was trying different things and I used my flashlight and apparently that worked. Not flashlight, but camera. Okay, Freddy, you stay close by. You guys have explained what the why the fuck is this place in the Pizzaplex? This place has no right to be here. Why is this here? This is where Michael Afton would watch TV after a security breach. Why is this here? Was this always here? This is fucking weird. Okay, I'm gonna play. Let's listen.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today? You look a little tired. Well, it's been a while since we last spoke. How's your anxiety been? You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes? Okay, good. Well, now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
What issue? I've been doing my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We have transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations. I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing department.
Lewis.
He's nice, I guess.
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
Who? Oh. You see, this is cool. This is interesting. It seems like Vanessa was actively contacting maybe what I presume to be Glitch Trap. I don't know nearly enough that I should to be able to talk about Glitch Trap, so this is just all speculation, and I think we're gonna find out. Let's just keep listening.
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter? Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades. Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah? So you're not talking to me again today. This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right? When my sessions don't get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you? I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
That's a weird way of therapying. That's a really weird... What, you got... So there's Fazbear therapists?
Go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you. What happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time.
What?
I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right? Your dad's name was Bill?
Bill.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
I know you do. Your supervisor notes that you follow instructions perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle between your mom and your dad. Your dad didn't play fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court.
Oh, the good old family
I'm so
issues.
sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt? I suppose I don't need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you. It wasn't your fault. It's really sad. But it's common for one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum, after she lost the custody case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do with you, even though it was your testimony that did it. Is that testimony true? No, I didn't think so. But your dad is to blame, not you.
Wow, that's messed up. That's real messed up. What did her dad make Vanessa say? I'm guessing this was when she was a lot younger, right? Like pre-adulthood. Oh. What happened to the other therapist? Yeah, that's weird. Did they just switch therapists, or they just dispose of the other one? Huh? They dealt with the other therapist. What is this? Freddy and friends on tour? Hell yeah. Okay, let's continue this.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem? Oh, the flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them. There. Now, let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you? All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself. But I can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you? All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy. Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it? Well, this won't take long. Let's see. Your previous counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you?
Why?
No?
Why?
You
What
don't look
happened to her?
surprised to see me sitting here
What
instead of
happened
your
to her?
last therapist.
What happened to her? What did you do? What did you do?
Well, then, let's get to it. I'll admit that some of what's in your file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines, it's clear that you have a little rebellious side, right? And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers. You're something of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you have unusual skill, like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is. Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
I get it. She's hacking and talking with encrypted messages. Still does not properly explain why we saw two Vanessas. That doesn't explain anything. I'm still so confused on that. Tell me something, please.
Vanessa, let's jump right in, shall we? I got a message last night about you, and I have to be honest, it was upsetting. Apparently, the IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job-related communications that have been coming to your computer. The fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends. I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm not talking about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it?
She was manipulated.
What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too. These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Someone's taking advantage of her vulnerability. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. It's kind of a dink move. Vanessa's being portrayed as a nice person with personal struggles. And someone has taken advantage of that, which makes it all the worse.
Good morning. It's good to meet you. I've read your file, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on.
It's another one?
Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too.
What happened to the therapist? What are they doing?
You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? Alright, well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents. What happened to them, and you, was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative. Oh, sorry. You don't know what that means, do you? What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past. That makes me think you've cut yourself off from it. Is that right? Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you
Sometimes it's for
spend
the
a lot
better.
of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean?
We're listening to some cool stuff.
Asking yourself questions and getting answers.
You can come in here.
So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past. Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it.
Get over here.
So you can let it go.
Okay, Freddy, you're hearing this stuff, right? You know Vanny? Whole backstory.
Vanessa? Would you like a candy? Butterscotch today.
No, thank you. Those have 35 calories apiece.
Well, they taste good to me.
Maybe body issues?
Okay.
Seems to
I thought
really
we could
care
do
about that.
Something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test, right? No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one. And I want you to
I've
tell
seen
me the
those.
first thing it makes you think of.
Popcorn.
Here we go. What do you see here?
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a tree house, doesn't it? Do you like tree houses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now, what about this one?
She likes to hide high
A
up.
beetle.
Really? Looks like a face to me. That's very interesting.
I mean, this might be stretching the truth a little bit, but the way that the therapist said it looks like a face, and she said it was a beetle. Maybe she personally sees as a face as something to squash, a pest, a bug. I'm probably stretching that a lot more than I should be, but that's what I'm here for. I'm here to kind of like figure some stuff out.
Have you thought more about what we talked about? In our last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that? You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently. Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny, right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
Freddy. Okay. Now, is the last CD gonna be like, it's gonna tell something really important, or is it gonna like, basically, do a a CD cock block on us?
What are you doing? Oh, you like those? I do too. They smell so sweet, don't they? Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for years. Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
I know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good. Do you have a hobby? No? Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No? I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
I don't like dark basements.
That was more than ominous. You don't like dark basements. And at this time, she's working at the Pizzaplex. We already know for a fact that there is more than enough weird shit going on down in basements. This could be the place where they really messed up Vanessa. or they furthered that trauma. It could make sense.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are. It looks like you could take a nap. That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty late over the last couple of weeks. Or not working. Are you ready to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
You're a security guard. What is there to hide? What is there to hide? Huh? You know you're up to something. I know you're up to something.
Good morning, Vanessa.
What?
Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a gorgeous day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
So do I. Now,
What's that
let's
sound?
see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay, here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time. Is that right?
I get breaks.
That's true. So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume. You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make? What was that? Did you say the costume is a secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here, or there, or anywhere in between.
Are you talking about your dad? Have those feelings come up again? I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
I have. I compartmentalized him. He's locked away.
No, that's not what I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory of the experiences and process them so you can let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
Potentially that costume, the Vanny costume, it wasn't even something she wanted to do, but she's being forced to do. And so if it's Glitch Trap, like I'm gonna assume that it's Glitch Trap currently. If Glitch Trap kind of has control over all these animatronics and robots, Vanessa probably has this fear that if she tries to retaliate in any way, that she's gonna get killed. And with her pre-existing issues, she feels trapped. So all she can do is like just listen to him. Oh, that's fucked up. We got 5 more to go.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon. I'll be sorry to see you go. I think we've been making progress, don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though. Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients, Vanessa. I don't just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools. I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now. Thank you.
So during these voice recordings, was she not at the Pizzaplex, and then she's transferring to the Pizzaplex, or somewhere that's not the Pizzaplex? I don't know. I couldn't tell you
When
really.
I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do. How do you spend all the time you have? Nothing. Well, how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah? No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you? I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this. Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them, are missing. I don't want to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead. That doesn't seem to upset you. Well, then I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery. That doesn't bother you either? It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence.
Pretty strange.
How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
Done by an animatronic. So there's a few options. My first theory, because when we dismantled Vanny in Phaser Blast, I noticed something. If it was a human, where was the blood? You know, if there was robots tearing into you and ripping you apart, there would be blood. There would be guts. But we saw nothing. We saw nothing. So, potentially, Vanessa is helping William Afton, or Glitchtrap, to build an animatronic, and this animatronic looks like Vanessa, is Vanny on the outside. So he can pretend to be somebody. Basically take over someone's life. Because if he looked like, you know, let's say Freddy, or if he looked like Springtrap again, people would know. Obviously, but if he looked like a person, and with the level of technology that animatronics are currently, that could be a possibility. Which is...
Do you know a place called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex? I'll take your silence as a yes. And besides, I know you know it, because the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or rather, I guess it would be better to say that they think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you. Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times. Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here. Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But apparently, the hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The idea of techs running around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that you have developed software programs that talk to you in repeat phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation logs, that's what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head. But the techs found something that's different than that. When I read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different.
Why?
When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you. Who is it?
It's William Afton. Baby, it's William Afton. Don't you worry, it's William Afton. God, this is fucking creepy. This is really, really creepy. I know I've been really quiet.
Some ink blot test results in your file.
But another therapist? What the fuck?
You want to do one?
What the hell?
Yes?
These poor therapists. These poor
How about
therapists.
this one?
Trying to do their job. Getting murdered.
What do you see? What? You want to hold it? Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask? Like a disguise? Yeah, I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they? You can get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about. Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone. Or maybe something. Pretty strange. What do you think about that?
She doesn't have thoughts.
Nothing? Well, the texts say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you. Or maybe to lure you somewhere. There. That's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes. The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here.
What?
I think you're the one doing the manipulating.
What?
No comment? Huh? Okay. Then how about this? I have this still shot the text pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex. That's you, isn't it? I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you. And you're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or something. It's hard to tell. What are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears. What? You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
She said she's talking to something, and it looks like rabbit ears. Is her face blurry and she's wearing rabbit ears, maybe? No, because then how would they tell if it's her if she's in the costume? So that means there's Vanessa, and then there's Vanny! So they are separate! I'm gonna hold back, we have one more. We have one more, and then we have the ending, the actual ending.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex. I'm afraid it's about you again. The techs have been struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots. I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining. You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining? Thanks, but it's really not that funny.
Into horror culture, I guess.
Apparently, the glitch extended beyond the robots. It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when the techs traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you. I'm not going to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here. What I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you. Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me. The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do. Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? All right. Well, then let's do this. Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past, shall we?
Okay.
Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources. Want to guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past?
What?
All that stuff about your parents? You aren't even gonna look at me?
What?
Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact that none of what you said in your file about your parents was true. The truth is, you had great parents. A great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me. Tell me why you lied. Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Oh, she's so dead. She's so dead. All the stuff that she said about her parents and all that trauma, it was a lie. Possibly to cover up why she was acting so strange and so weird. But what I think happened is Vanessa is a normal person. She has a good life. But then when she started working at the Pizzaplex or, you know, Fazbear Entertainment, that's when something got to her. That's when something got to her. And she feared for her life. And so she couldn't just go to people and tell what's going on. She felt like she would be killed. So all she could do is lie and do what the person says and pray for her own safety. That's what seems like happening. It seems like she's in a chokehold, being forced to do something that she does not want to do at all. And possibly that there is a Vanessa, human Vanessa, and Vanny, an animatronic which underneath looks like Vanessa, to take over her identity, and then the costume. I guess we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in the next episode of Security Breach, the last and the final episode of Security Breach. I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited. It's the series grand finale. It really is. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best as always. I really appreciate you guys being here and being in this series with me. It's been a great journey. And in the next episode, I guess we'll find everything out. I should note though that there is going to be DLCs that come that explain more, so I'll play those too. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next episode and the finale of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Peace, peace.